Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Watch Dogs online hacking, or AFK hacking as this could be called. This happens a couple of times early on in this video. It's just where I've been replying to text messages. So you will see it happen again in a minute, unfortunately. And these first two hacks, they're actually invasions, and they're both pretty funny for different reasons. On this first one, I didn't actually know my game was being invaded at the time. It takes me a few seconds to figure it out. And then you have that little funny transition there. Nothing's missing, it's just that does happen from time to time where it skips a frame or two. And I've slowed it down there, as you can see, because the invader just ran past and you see his gun behind the fence. When I was actually doing this hack at the time, I didn't actually see him there. It's just as I'm editing now that I saw him. And so there I am, just thinking I might be in for a long search. And there he is, pulling up behind me on the grass. I didn't really mean to profile him so early, but as I did, it was just now a matter of trolling him. He goes and decides to hide behind his car. I'm not actually sure if he's trolling me back or if he's just not sure of the rules of online hacking. I'm tempted to say he doesn't know the rules, but yeah, it's difficult to tell with this guy. You know, so some people, once they realise they're not going to get away with the hack, they're not always interested in getting away. I'm the same nowadays. So now that his car's destroyed, I just casually walk after him. In no particular hurry. He really doesn't seem to know what to do. As you can see, he's thinking about attacking me now. This is like the video game equivalent of daring someone to shoot you, I guess. Provoke him in a minute with a grenade. And yeah, then they get kicked for attacking me, so yeah, I'm not sure they knew what they were doing, to be honest, but there we go. Now this second invasion, this is something I wanted to try for a while. I actually wanted to try it as the hacker, where you take an ice cream truck and hack a target who's in the cemetery area. And my plan was just to drive around the cemetery and just see how long before I got profiled or killed. But in the end, I never found someone near the cemetery. So what I've done instead is got an ice cream truck, and I'm just going to park it up on this viewing area up here, and I'm just going to camp for a while, just see if anyone shows up. Now, I wouldn't call myself a cheating camper. If someone comes along, then I'll give them the chance to get the hack and retreat to wherever they go. I won't particularly keep an eye out on where they're going, maybe the general direction, but you know, I'll let them get away. As you can see, someone's in my game now. And you can see that black car down below just pulling up and now reversing. So that's the hacker. Smashed into someone's gravestone, always nice. I am joking there, by the way.
911, please state the nature of your emergency.
Send the police ASAP! This guy's shooting!
And yeah, so here I am minding my own business, just waiting for the hack to start, and I don't know where he's gone. I'm just hoping he hasn't moved too far away, obviously. And then I don't know if you can hear it yet, but in my headphones when I was playing this, I could hear another siren or another jingle. Yeah, I think you can hear it now. And so the target's only gone and got himself an ice cream truck, and he's now trolling me. And so you just have a very, very silly trolling scene now where he's just completely given up on the hack for whatever reason, in favour of taking an ice cream truck and driving it around the cemetery. So yeah, this chase does go on for a bit too long. You may want to skip ahead 2 or 3 minutes, based on whether you're enjoying the silliness. I'm not even sure you would call it a chase. It's more like just a ice cream parade, to be honest. I remember when I was playing it, the sound of 2 ice cream jingles actually started to do my head in. So I changed to the ambulance, as if that was much better. I remember in the early days of playing Watch Dogs, I'm sure it's the same for most people, when you went to hack a player, a lot of your targets, they would head straight for the cemetery. You'd invade their game and you'd see they were in a car or on a bike, and they'd be hurtling meters away from you, and I would say as much as, I'd honestly say about 50% of the time they were heading for the cemetery area just so they could just hang out in the cemetery where they thought they couldn't get hacked, you know, due to a lack of cameras. I was actually pretty lucky at getting the hacks in cemeteries. I always was, because there's more than one way into the cemetery, obviously, so it always seemed a bit stupid, in my opinion, when people headed here. I was gutted there to just stay outside the zone for too long, as you can see, and lost the chase there. But so yeah, anyway, the cemetery campers were just a pain in the ass back in the day, and this is now my favourite hack on the video, I would say. Yeah, I had to put that in the replay just because it would look fucking cool. And then I just couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe he was shooting at those cars with me sort of stood right there, just ducked behind a car. I was just gobsmacked that he didn't see me at the time. And then I've got one thing on my mind here, as you may have guessed. And there I go, and mess up the hack. At least I thought I had. Luckily I hadn't actually started the hack initiation, which meant, you know, I get another go. If I had started the hack, then it would have been game over, but this time I had to get the leak right, and as you can see, he's still unaware in the background. And that time I do get it right. while he continues to murder people in cars up above. And when you have an epic start to a hack like that, just one that's all action, or you get away with something really cool, I think it does change your tactics a little bit. You don't want to necessarily lose the hack after that, but at the same time you don't want it to become a boring hack. And at this point I'm just contemplating what I'm going to do. Driving back and forth under the bridge. Obviously I have no idea how good this target is, so I don't know how long it will take him to figure out that I'm not up there. Problem with a bridge like that, you look at it and you think, well, if you drop down, can you get back up? And at this point I was thinking about, I'd seen a truck go past and I thought, can I snipe some trucks just to add to some of the carnage up above? And I had to go back in the zone because of the time limit, and then back outside the zone. The further back you are, the better angle you have, as you can see. Easier to snipe that truck, so that's what I did. And then in a minute, watch out for this slow motion. You're going to see him, there you go, drop down like that. And if you've ever seen the movie Groundhog Day, you might have an idea of what's going on for the rest of the hack. But if you haven't seen that film, you should go watch it because it's awesome. There he goes again. And yeah, I'm just going to let this hack play out anyway, and I will be back with more commentary shortly.
These things to go. down!
Please state your emergency.
So as you can see, the last hack was just a little trolling clip I thought I'd include. I found it quite funny. The guy was obviously asleep in his car. It always makes me laugh when they go to sleep as if they think that's what the target should do. You know, obviously only the hacker should be sleeping in cars. The only other reason I can think they do it is because they may think that it stops their game being invaded. Otherwise I just can't figure out why they do it at all. Now this clip here is me hacking this guy, whatever his name is. And you can see I'm getting really brazen with my introductions. He's obviously heard that water's the best place to be when you're out running the cops. So I decided to get on the boat with him. And I've hacked his phone already. And enjoying the nice nighttime view of the city. The full moon up above. And I initiate the hack. As you can see, he's gone out of the zone, so panic and I have to jump out quickly. Luckily I notice in time for once. Usually I'm well in the red zone before I notice. And yeah, so here I am on the end of the dock, or the pier, whatever you call it. Not the greatest cover in the world. Police searchlight does look awesome at night with all the lights out. And as you can see, we just have another target that is more interested in the police and the police shootout than trying to find his hacker. It's made even worse in this case just by the fact that I was on the bloody same boat as him. And unless he was in first person mode on the boat, then who did he think was on the boat with him? It's just bizarre. And as you can see, I'm fast forwarding now because unfortunately he doesn't come back, so it was either end the clip there or just play it in fast forward. And I thought, well, I don't like to cut hacks. You know, if I win them, I may as well show the whole thing, but at the same time, watching it at normal speed is going to be a bit boring as the target's gone. It's a real shame because sometimes a hack starts so well like that that you really want them to put up a fight, or you just want to do some more trolling. Not always possible. And so last hack coming up now. And I came across this lady, just stood by the side of the road, not doing anything. And I saw an ice cream truck, and I've done enough ice cream truck hacks as it is, but I had another idea this time, and I'll tell you what it is because this is going to go into fast forward anyway, very soon. Basically, as she's AFK, I decided I would shoot this driver in the knee. That was a joke, no. I decided that I would start parking all the cars in the area on the train tracks. I just thought it'd be funny if, when she comes back from being at he, she, whoever's playing, when they come back from being AFK, I just thought it would be funny if they turn around and see all these cars lined up on the train track. So basically my job during this hack is just to be a valet, and obviously this is boring for you to watch, so I'm playing it at twice the speed with Alvin and the Chipmunk voices. Obviously I'm always aware that they may come back at any point. I want them to be honest. And then we go back to normal speed as the target wakes up. And he's obviously taken one of the cars off the train track and not even thought about it, about what's going on, or the fact that there's a hack completion bar filling up in the top left hand corner of his screen. And then I think that's it, and then he goes racing past. And that is it. So yeah, I'm sorry, there's only actually one proper hack on this video. You've got 2 AFKs and 2 trolling hacks. I'll do better next time. See you later.